Well, turn with me to Romans chapter 1. Romans chapter 1. And as we turn there, just a few comments too about our anniversary last week. In the midst of everything going on, we celebrated our 40th anniversary, and what a joy that was last week. I'm just so thankful for the message that Ray brought. I tracked him down afterwards and just personally thanked him for that message last week. So challenging, so timely, encouraging, but just so thankful for all that we have here the last 40 years. And but it reminded me, that not that it doesn't matter what we've done the last 40 years, but I guess to say that the last 40 years does not guarantee another 40 years. And it's a challenge, and we think about that. I've been thinking about that this past week, and what does that look like when you have a church like at Ephesus checking the boxes, and you can't point to much that they're doing that's wrong, which if they are not doing what Jesus said, certainly they are not doing what Jesus said and have lost their first love. But what does that look like to be doing what Jesus said and yet to have lost your first love? And just thinking this week, and as we come to the passage today, being convinced that, at least in the bare minimum, must have had something to do with the gospel. Must have had something to do with losing sight of the gospel and cherishing the gospel, and that first love being Jesus for who he is and doing what we do out of love for him. That has to be part of that. And so I pray for our church moving forward that we do not lose our first love, that we keep our first love. And thankful that today, as we go right into the passage that was next, it will be reminding us of just what the core of the gospel is. So very timely and very thankful for that. So let me pray.